Okay, we're now live on YouTube. Today is September 6, 2022. This is the afternoon calendar for civil trials and motions. My name is Gardner. I'm going to be the presiding magistrate court judge over this calendar. When I call your case, would you please make the appropriate announcement? Midland Credit, Synchrony Bank versus Charnay Brown.
Charnay Brown.
Brown for plaintiff.
Okay. And Ms. Brown is present. Mr. Green, do you believe it would be beneficial to speak to Ms. Brown before we go forward?
Sure.
Okay. Position 2, Jefferson Capital Systems versus Ashley Castile. Or Castile.
Present. Castile.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lashika Payne for Jefferson Capital.
Thank you. And Ms. Payne, do you believe it would be beneficial to speak to Ms. Castile before moving forward today?
Yes.
Position 3, Jefferson Capital versus Corey Robertson.
Lashika Payne also here for Jefferson Capital on that one as well.
Is Corey Robertson present here today? Okay. I'll take up the appropriate motion at the appropriate time. Position 4, Navy Federal Credit versus Megan Clark.
Yes, Your Honor. Chloe Thornton here for Navy Federal Credit Union.
Okay. So anyone present here for Megan Clark? Okay. I'll take up the appropriate motion at the appropriate time. Position 5, Navy Federal Credit Union versus Tequila Bester. And I apologize if I mispronounced your name.
I'm Chloe Thornton here again for Navy Federal Credit Union.
Is Ms. Bester present? Position 6, Daryl Hambrick versus Legacy of Riverdale.
Mike Williams for the defendant, Judge. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Is Mr. Hambrick present?
We'll have a motion at the appropriate time, Judge.
Yes, sir.
The property is, the assistant manager for Legacy is here.
Okay,
That's
thank
my
you.
witness.
Thank you, ma'am. Position 7, Gabriel Farrell Stokes versus Ashley McLaughlin.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jamila Lee on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Michael Wetzel on behalf of the defendant, Ashley McLaughlin.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to hear those names once again on both sides.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Jamila Lee.
You spell that last name?
L-E-E.
And on behalf of Ms. McLaughlin?
Michael Wetzel, W-E-T-Z-E-L.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We have position 8. Are these the same cases, but it's Kendall Farrell versus Ashley McLaughlin?
Those are companion cases, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. And Jamila Lee again for the plaintiff.
Okay. Position 8, Dominique Ponder versus Carl Pierre.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Christopher Spoo on behalf of Dominique Ponder, and he is present as well.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Vincent Hyman on behalf of Carl Pierre.
I'm sorry, sir. I was trying to find you as you were speaking.
And I'm Dominique. Well, I guess the left corner, Vincent Hyman on behalf of Carl Pierre. I'm
Ah, I see you. There you go. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And I know this may be a silly question, but Mr. Hyman and Mr. Spoo, would it be beneficial for the two of you to speak before having a trial in this matter?
Oh, sure.
I don't mind, Your Honor, because but I guess I got some catching up to do in this matter.
Okay, Mr. Spoo?
I said yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm sorry. And to go back to Ms. Lee and Mr. Wetzel, same question. Do you believe it'd be beneficial to have a conversation prior to a trial in this matter?
I would like that opportunity. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, that completes the call of calendar. From what I see, is there anyone present who expected their name to be called? Their name was not called.
Yes, Your Honor. Destiny Chastain on behalf of New Image Towing. I have 2 cases appearing in front of you today.
Are you sure they weren't for the morning calendar?
No, sir. I have the the notice of the hearing September 6th at 1:30 p.m. for the first one. And let me just double check my information on the second one. Yes, sir. This one also says September 6th, 2022, 1 p.m. as well.
1:30 or 1 p.m.?
1:30. I apologize. 1:30.
Okay. So I had a New Image Towing versus a GMC Yukon versus Donna Gray this morning. At 8.
That is one of the cases. Let me just double check. I apologize, Your Honor. Okay, this one was for 8:30. That is my mistake, but the other one is for 1:30.
Do not have that case.
It should be on it's a case from 2021 on a Toyota Camry.
What's the case number?
2021 CM 17205.
205.
17205. Yes, ma'am.
While we're trying to figure that out, I'm going to place Ms. Payne in record room 1 with Ms. Castile. I'm going to place Ms. Lee and Mr. Wetzel in breakout room number 2. And do you want your witness in there too, Mr. Wetzel?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and that's going to be the assistant manager.
Yes, I'm here. Did you want me to turn on my camera?
Your Honor, my witness is Miss Yasmin Farrell.
Hold
She
on,
can be added to the.
hold on, I'm all right, I'm trying to find it. You said Farrell?
Yes, Judge. Yasmin Farrell. Her
Okay.
picture looks like children. Yes.
Your Honor, could you also invite Ms. Katrina Harding in? She's my insurance adjuster.
Yes. Okay, I see you now, Ms. Farrell. So you should have received the link, Mr. Wetzel, or the request to join. Mr. Hyman and Mr. Spoo, gonna place you in breakout room number 3.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, did you already place me in the breakout room for position 1, Midland versus Brown? I'm sorry if I might have.
No,
overheard you.
I have
Okay.
not. I'm
Just
gonna
making
place
sure.
you in breakout room 4. With Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, you should be receiving the link. Let's see. Mr. Gregory, are you back again? Or did I never let you go? Mr. Williams, what case are you here on?
Judge, I'm here on position 6.
6. Okay. Well, I'll take up your motion now.
Yes, Judge, we would move to dismiss for want of prosecution. We do have a counterclaim, but I'll dismiss that without prejudice because the plaintiff did not file the action in the correct name. So because of that, I don't think I can proceed on it. So if the court would ensure that that claim's reserved and dismissed without prejudice, that would be helpful. I think my witness went into that other room, so she's probably trying to figure out why she's in there. There she is.
That was the
back.
assistant manager?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I apologize. I've been sitting here since 8 o'clock this morning.
I understand. I didn't want to interrupt progress.
No, please, because at
So
this
they need
point,
Miss Ashley in that room I was in, Judge.
yes, and I do apologize for placing you
No problem.
in there. So you're saying
So
I
I
need
left
to,
the room, so I
okay,
could come back.
okay.
Would you like me to prepare an order, Judge?
Yes, sir. I was going to say, if you prepare that order, you and your witness can be released. Ms. McLaughlin, I'm going to place you in with Mr. Wetzel and Miss Lee.
Yes, sir.
Attorney Williams, do you have my email address?
I was just sending you a chat message to get it.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
All right, thank you.
I do apologize, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you should receive the link now.
Yes, sir. Got it.
All right. Let's see. Miss Chastain. Miss Mary, were you able to figure out what's going on with Miss Chastain's case?
So I see to notice and CPU 8, but it doesn't have the court date on it. And the clerk's office did not put them on our calendar. So, I mean, we can't go forward because in all fairness, the
We don't
defendant,
know if the other party got noticed.
exactly.
So, Ms. Chastain, for the civil cases, the clerk's office places these cases. I can remove you, Mr. Williams, if you want me to.
No, Judge, I'm getting ready to sign out here in a second.
Okay.
Thank you.
And the assistant manager, your witness, you can be excused too, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Have a pleasant day.
You too. So the clerk's office places the cases on our calendars. We don't do that for civil cases. So this is going to have to be something it's going to have to get reset, and we're going to have to notify them to provide you notice with the correct court date and time.
Okay, so that would be resent out with the updated date
Yes.
of the hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you at liberty? I do apologize. This is my first time that I've missed an appearance. I must have just gotten confused thinking both were at 1:30 today. Are you at liberty to tell me, you know, if the case was dismissed from the 8:30 calendar since we failed to appear?
It was dismissed for warrant of prosecution, but it doesn't mean you can't refile.
Well, the vehicle was already paid and picked up. So yeah, we were planning on dismissing the case anyway. I just wanted to make sure, you know, no judgment was placed against us for
No.
anything.
No.
Okay, so I'll just stand by and wait to get the new court date for this other
Okay.
case.
I can't give you the new court date because the clerk's office is the only one that can schedule court dates.
Yes, ma'am,
For
I
civil
understand. I'll
cases.
receive it by mail like I
Yeah, so
usually do.
you'll have to reach out to them.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You do the same.
Miss Thornton.
Yes, I'm here.
Let's see. You have position 4 and 5
I
that
do.
were both where the defendant didn't show up.
Yes.
So I will entertain whatever motion you may have.
Well, we're motioning for both recovery of funds, their credit card debts that were not paid. We've sent out notices. We also have served the opposing parties about the notice of the case that we have against them for the certain amounts. Would you like on record to get more detail about the amount, or?
Well,
Just up
yes,
to-
we'll get to that point. Generally, first thing is motion to strike the answer for them not appearing. And if you
Okay.
make that motion, I'll grant it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna strike the answer on motion of plaintiff. And now I will hear evidence as it relates to damages.
Okay, so for damages for the Megan Clark case, which is, I think, position number 4, the damages amount are for $2,949 plus $100 of costs to bring this case. We notified Ms.
$49?
Yes, $2,949.
Okay,
We notified Ms. Clark on March 18, 2019 to collect on her account for this amount. We didn't receive any response back. On September 17, 2019, we also contacted Ms. Clark to collect, and we gave her 30 days to dispute the debt amount. We did not receive any response. Then again, on October 14, 2020, we mailed her some settlement options, 2 of them to be exact, and she was given 2 weeks to respond. No response was given. We also performed a bankruptcy search on her as well. That's clear. So we're asking for full recovery of the debt that's on the credit card debt that she collected.
okay. All right, that's gonna be granted, but the cost of that is you're gonna have to send me a proposed order.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Judge, can I make a quick announcement? I've settled the case on position 1 with Miss Brown, and we're going to be sending her an agreement. I'm sorry to interrupt.
You're gonna be sending her where?
An agreement via
Okay.
HelloSign, and we'll get it to Miss Moultrie.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, Judge.
May we be excused?
Was that your only case?
Yes.
Yes, sir. May be excused. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. And Miss Ms. Brown, you may be excused also. Give me 1 second. Believe it or not, when you're sitting on the bench, it's like, you know how they say, with ducks, where it looks so calm on top of the water, but they're pedaling away below the water. It's generally have three things going on at the same time. Some of them are urgent, some of them are not. But it becomes, can become taxing. All right, Ms. Thornton, is that all for Ms. Clark's case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, position 5, Navy Federal Credit Union versus Ms. Bester.
Yes, Ms. Bester. The total amount of damages are for $4,953.74 plus $100 costs for pursuing this matter in court.
Okay.
So
And I'm going to grant your motion to strike the answer.
yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So the same type of timeline applies for this case as well. The first letter we sent to her on April 22nd, 2019, no response. A second letter was also sent on September 25th, 2019. And then a third letter was sent on November 18th, 2020, giving settlement terms and giving her 2 weeks to respond to pursue either of those settlement options that were given. No response was made. So we did do a bankruptcy search as well. I think in 2004, she had filed for bankruptcy.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Miss Ponder, I didn't place you in the breakout room with Mr. Spoo and Mr. Hyman. I just realized that.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, Mr. Ponder.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. All right, I'm placing you in breakout room 3. You should receive the link now.
Okay.
All right. And I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Every time I look down, something new happens when I look back up. But go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just detailing that I think in 2004, based on our bankruptcy search, she had filed for bankruptcy and a standard discharge was given in 2008. But currently, to our knowledge, she is not in bankruptcy.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to grant that request. Just again, send that over to Miss Mary. And as soon as she gets it, I can sign it and we'll be done.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. Is there anything else you have on today's calendar?
That's it for today.
Okay, you're free to go, Ms. Thornton.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. I see a Sergeant Pierre. Can you come on camera, please?